I was a very sporty kid when I was young. I tried all sports. I guess the common denominator for all of those was that I was the quick one, or the one that would never get tired, or like I would always run and give my 110%, which are all traits that are good for middle distance running. And against my will, my phys ed teacher put me cross country and track every year in high school. And that's the sport I hated the most. Like I would rather run after a ball or after anything else. And but you know, by the time I made it to my last year of high school, it was pretty obvious that the one sport I had the most talent in was probably track and field and middle distance running.
So I got into boxing when I was 9. My dad was a CFL player. He was a wide receiver for the Regina, Saskatchewan Rough Riders. And during his off season, he'd go to the boxing club to stay in shape. And so he dragged his 3 kids along at the time. And I fell in love with the sport.
I wanted to do everything my brother did. Basically everything he did as a kid I wanted to do. Like we grew up with our neighbors that they were also from Canada, and they had 4 boys. And so basically when they went outside and they wanted to hang out outside, I did. I played football with them in the backyard, everything, like even down to my clothes. Like my mom cut my hair up to here. I wore his basketball shorts. Like it was a bad look, but I did it. And so when he started swimming, I started swimming summer leagues swimming just because he did.
I started breaking because there was a local crew called the Now or Never crew, and they were performing in front of the Art Gallery in Vancouver, which is a very common busking spot. I walked by it when I was a kid. I saw it. It like blew my mind. I think I had seen like dancing before on TV and like movies and stuff, but I'd never seen it in person. And at the time as a kid, I saw that. I was like, that would totally impress people. I could get girls with that. That's my initial kind of connection to it. And then one of them actually came to my school. They were teaching hip hop choreography, but I went up to him and I asked him if he taught breaking. He said yes, gave me a card, and kind of history from there.
Yeah, I got into shot putting in junior high school. It was just like kind of like the next sport on the docket, and I was a super athletic kid, loved playing like every sport imaginable basically, and came around, I was like, why not try track and field, and went out to a local competition, and I ended up doing really well, I guess. Like I didn't really think much of it, but this coach came up to me and she was like, who are you? Like, we need to get you throwing the shot put. And so from that moment, I remember having to beg my mom to like let me join like this track club after like one day of track and field basically.
I kind of fell into it. The common denominator with all the sports that I did was that I was fast. And so it kind of was a natural progression for me to get into track. I did soccer, I did football, I played basketball, a little bit of volleyball, some t-ball, and then track just for fun. But when my club coach in high school, Bill Stevens, saw me run, he said, hey, I think you should take this seriously and come up for my club team because I think you can go pretty far.
I got into surfing because of my older sister and my mom. My mom, she loved the ocean and she liked surfing when she got out there, and then my sister got into it. And because she's almost 3 years older than me, she kind of helped me get out there, and anything she was doing, I wanted to keep up and do it as well.
As a really young kid, I started doing many sports, such as hockey, soccer, more common sports. And I had too much energy, obviously. My mom said, listen, you need something else, something that is more demanding. And so she kind of put me in gymnastics at first because she was a gymnast when she was younger, and she thought it was a great idea because I was jumping everywhere on the walls.
There was a lesson during the March break, and it was called Impact Skate Club. And we went and we bought a board right after because I felt so connected to it. See, I don't remember the exact feeling, but I remember feeling I've done it before and I've felt this way.
So I got into canoeing at the Mississauga Canoe Club, which is the local canoe club near my house, and it was just our summer camp that my parents put my brother and I into when I was around 10. And yeah, we've been members ever since, and it's gotten me from just summer camp to the Olympics.